Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anita, and today we are going to be making a crochet halter top using the crochet square stitch. So today I'm going to run you through on how to achieve that, and to start with we are going to be using robin, this kind of yarn, 50 grams, 100% acrylic. All right, so this is 50 grams, so it is lightweight. That means I have to use 2 strands. And then we are going to need scissors, my very old scissors, but still very functional. And I'm going to be working with a 3.5 millimeter hook. That's an E4. And well, let's get started. So to start with, I'm going to start with a knot like this. And then I'm going to chain 15. So this is to work our breast cup. So we chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So this is 15 chains. If you're making for a bigger for someone with a bigger bust, you have to make up to like 18. All right, and with the breast cup, if I say you should make up to like 7 rows for a medium sized or small breast cup, for a bigger one you have to add like up to 2 rows to make it 8 rows, or make it 10 rows according to the size of someone's bust. So to continue, we are going to chain 2, and in the 3rd chain stitch from the hook we work a double crochet. So we are going to work double crochets until the last stitch. So that makes it 14 double crochets, and in the last stitch we work 4 double crochets. So for now you have to crochet 14 double crochets. So here we have approached our very last chain stitch. You should excuse the noise in the background. So this is our last chain stitch, and what we are going to do is we are going to make 2 double crochets in this same stitch. That is 1 and 2. So we are going to chain 1, and in the same stitch we are going to add 2 double crochets, which makes it 4 double crochets. So this is it. All right, so we are going to start working on the opposite side of our foundation chains, and we are going to crochet 14 more double crochets back to where we started from, right here. So let me meet you there. So I am right here at the end of this row, and now what we are going to do next is we are going to chain 2 like this, and then turn our work, and then double crochet in every stitch, 1 single double crochet in every stitch. So this is we do this as we are heading to the peak of our breast cup. That is the tip of it, where we worked 4 double crochets in the same stitch. So this is what we are going to do until we get back to the peak. 1 double crochet, sorry, 1 double crochet, sorry if I said single crochet, it's actually 1 double crochet in every stitch until we are back to the tip of our breast cup. Okay, so we are here, and this is the middle where we put a chain 1 right here. So right here we are going to work 2 double crochets like this, and then chain 1, and then work 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. So after this, we are just going to keep working 1 double crochet in every stitch until we are at the end of this row, like this. Sorry. So just keep working double crochets, 1 double crochet, until you are at the end of this row. And once you're at the end, like where I am, once you're at the end, you're just going to do what I have done for this row repeatedly. That is chaining 2 and then working 1 double crochet in every stitch until you're at the tip. And right here you work 4 double crochets, having a chain stitch in the middle of every 2, and then working 1 double crochet until the end. So you are going to do this for about 6 rows. That means we have our 2, so that's 4 more rows. If you're making for a size bigger, a bigger bust, you're going to make up to 8 of them, or even 10 according to the size of the person's bust. So that is the breast cup. All right, so make more 4 rows, and let me show you how to work the picot around the breast cup, and then I can show you how to get started on the crochet square stitch. So I'm at the end of my 7th row. I actually made 7 rows. I don't know how many you made, but whichever you made, I hope it fits very perfectly. So at the end of my row, I'm going to get my scissors and cut this off. I know I can just start crocheting this, but there is something I want to show you guys that makes this quite different, just a little different, not so much. Sorry. So I am going to get my yarn, and I am going to make a knot like this. So I'm going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 of them. All right, so I'm going to get this, my breast cup, and at the tip right here is where I'm going to single crochet into the very first stitch right here, like this. So this attaches these 10 rows onto this, like this. So after this, I am going to single crochet into the next stitch like this, and chain 3 to make a picot, and then slip stitch into the single crochet stitch like this. So this is a picot. So I'm going to make 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then the next single crochet is on which I'm going to work a picot like I have showed you. So I'm just going to keep doing that, 1 single crochet, and the next single crochet you work a picot in that kind of sequence. So let me meet you when you get at the tip of the breast cup, so I can show you how to pass by that part, and then also to show you how to like join this together if you actually want to close up a little, to close your cleavage, to close up your cleavage a little. If you don't want, you can just leave it the way it is and just stitch this together from this point. So let me meet you there and then show you how to get past that. So while at the top, this is where we made our chain 1. So we are going to work 2 double crochets into this stitch, sorry, 2 single crochets into this stitch, and then into this, that's where we are going to work 1 single crochet, and into the next stitch we are going to work a picot on top of it. So I just put 2 so we can be able to still have a peak where we are going to put our strap. So from here, just continue this same sequence. See, 1 single crochet, and the next single crochet should have a picot, 1 single crochet, like that until the end of I wanted to show you guys how to like close up your cleavage a bit. So you chain 3 and make a picot. Actually, some people just slip stitch into the very first chain. I slip stitch into the very single crochet from here. So I don't know about you, whichever is easier for you, for as long as we end up having a picot, well and good. So let me just meet you at the end. When you have 4 picots left, that's where we are going to meet and just do a close-up. So this is the single crochet to which I have to add a picot. So I'm not going to add the picot. Instead, I am going to 1 2 3 4 in the 4th. That's according to your breast cup size. So if your breast cup is quite bigger, you can add up to you can do the close up at either the 6th or the 5th or the 6th. But just make sure not to close up too much, because you might end up dragging this because of the you should literally just make sure it is a bit lower, just like here, because we want to have a cleavage so fine, not like a cleavage being dragged to the inside. So 1 2 3 4 into the 4th right here. We are going to insert our hook, and then make sure you get hold of this loop like this, and then just get the loop pass through the picot. Sorry, my yarn is really lagging back. So like that, just get it to pass through the picot, and then single crochet into the next stitch. And you know very well, into the next stitch is where we work our picot, and we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to still insert our hook into this picot of the left breast cup, and then pull through your loop like this, and then single crochet into the next. So you see it is really like closing up. And into the second single crochet, you're going to still do the same. Insert your hook into the picot and drag the loop through the picot, and then work a single crochet into the next stitch, into this very second last stitch is where we have to work our picot. You all know how 2 strands can really be disturbing. So into the very last stitch, we are going to work a single crochet like that. So we have closed up a little. So from here, we are just going to cut this off and secure it like that. So I already worked my 10 chains on this side of the breast cup and 10 chains on this side of the breast cup. I told you the trick about a very good picot is don't have your picot on the right side. Instead, the inside is going to be the right side, because the picots here look more visible and actually prickier, like you can see. Yet on this side it is like super flat, and we want this kind of unique beauty. All right, so we are going to turn our work and start working on the underbust right here. So from there, that's where we are going to insert our hook in the very last chain stitch, like this. We are going to chain 2 and then start working single crochets in every chain stitch. In every chain stitch, you're going to work a single crochet. So let me meet you after you have worked all single crochets up to here, and then show you how to work the underbust. Excuse me. So from right here, you're going to work single crochets, 2 single crochets in every double crochet stitch. 1, 2. So you see I put 1 into the center of the double crochet and the other into this joint. So the other you put here 1 and then 1 the next right here. So this is just to teach you how to have a very clean underbust of single crochets. So this is what you're going to do until the end of this row. So just do this single crochet like this. When you get here, you're just going to, the very single crochet you use here is what you probably call it a cluster stitch. So it's what you're going to work here to join it, and then keep working single crochets until the end of this chain stitch. Yes. So let me meet you there. So I'm at the end of my very last stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my yarn like this. And then secure it. So I'm going to put this aside because I don't need it right now. And I'm going to make a knot. This is to work our square stitch. So to start with, so we are going to chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So these are 16 chains, and what we are going to do is we are going to chain 3 more, and we are going to work a double crochet into the 5th chain from the hook, chain stitch from the hook, like this. So into this very same chain stitch, we are going to work 3 more double crochets like this. So after your 2, you're going to chain 1 and work 2 more. That makes it 4 double crochets into the very same chain stitch. So this is how it has to look like. And now we are going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we are going to skip 10 chains. So we are going to count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do this again just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are going to skip 10 and into the 11th chain stitch we are going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1 and more 2 double crochets into the very same chain stitch. So from here we are going to yarn over and work a double crochet into the very last stitch, chain stitch, like this. So this is how it has to look like. All right, so we are going to work our second row, and here we are going to chain 3 chain 3, turn your work, and into the middle of the 4 double crochets right here is where we are going to work 4 more double crochets. So we work 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets like this, So here we are going to chain 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then we are going to work into the middle of the 4 double crochets we made, and we work 4 double crochets, having 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into the very same stitch like this. So from here we are going to double crochet into this very last stitch. Like this. And after this we are going to single crochet. So we are going to single crochet into this single crochet that we made here to add up these 3 like this. Just want to go a little slow so you all can get this. And then now chain 2 and turn your work like this. And now we are going to work double crochets along this whole these chains, the 6 chains that we made. So into this very single crochet we work 1 double crochet, that's 1, and then right here we work the second, and then we work the third into the next chain stitch, and then the fourth, and the fifth, the 6th, and the 7th. They end up to be 7 because we have worked the very first double crochet in the single crochet stitch. So we are going to chain 2 and then start working double crochets along these 7 double crochets, 1 double crochet in every stitch. So we end up with 7 double crochets like this. And after you have your 7 double crochet, we are going to work double crochets into the middle of these 4 double crochets that are on the edge that we were working with. So make sure there are no chains in between because we want to link this square onto the edge of our work. So chain 1 and work the last 2 double crochets like this. I think you all see what we are having. So this is the square stitch, all right? And then now work 1 double crochet into the very last, these chains that we start with. So work 1 double crochet right there, and then chain 3, turn your work, and then into the middle of the 4 double crochets you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets like this. So from here you're going to chain 9 like the ones we started with right here. We started with 9 chains. So you're going to chain 9, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then into the middle of the 4 double crochets on the other side is where you're going to work 4 double crochets. That is 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So after that you're going to work a double crochet at the end of the row right here. So this is what we have. And then you're going to chain 3 and turn your work around, work 4 double crochets into the middle of the 4 double crochets we have been making, that is 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So after you have this time you're going to chain 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So we do this, we have the chains increasing, because the more we go up, we may not be in position to drag this down if they're all of the same number. So these are going to be 10 chains, and then you're going to work 4 double crochets into the middle of the 4 double crochets you have been making on the opposite side. By now you already know you have to chain 1 in the middle of them. So you work a double crochet at the end of the row like this, turn your work, chain 3 into the middle, you work 4 double crochets, so we made 10 chains last time, so this time we are going to make 11. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So you're going to work 4 double crochets into this stitch on the opposite side, and then right here you're going to work a double crochet, chain 3 and turn your work. See what we have. So right here in the middle of the 4 double crochets you work 4 double crochets, so you're going to chain 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. All right, and now you're going to single crochet into the tip of the square that we made in the middle right here. So you hold all these together so we have them single crocheted within like this. So we have made a single crochet right here, and now you're going to chain 6, 4 5 6, and then work 4 double crochets right here. And then work a double crochet into this very last stitch, chain 3, turn your work around. So you see what we are coming up with. This is how neat your work should look like. Okay, so you're going to work 4 double crochets into the middle of the 4 double crochets of the previous row. Like this. So you're going to chain 6, and single crochet right onto this single crochet that we made previously. Turn your work, chain 2 like this, and then into this very single crochet you're going to start working a double crochet. So when you work a double crochet, you're going to start double crocheting 1 double crochet in every chain stitch. So that leaves us with 7 double crochets in total. If you want something wider, you can make as wide as you want, but I am just showing you how to work this for an underbust of a halter top. Like this. So chain 2, turn your work, and then work one double crochet in every stitch, which leaves us with 7 double crochets still. And this marks the second row of the square. I think I made extra. I had made extra. So this is how it has to look. So from here you just work into the middle of the 4 double crochets that we made. This is really disturbing. See how our work looks like. This is how it looks like. So you work into the middle, 4 double crochets like this, and work 1 double crochet at the end of the row. So this is what you're going to do repeatedly, like how we did here. You're now going to make 3 chains right here, work 4 double crochets in the middle, chain 9, work 4 double crochets and 1 double crochet right at the end. And then the next row you have to chain 10, and the next you have to chain 11. And on the 12th you chain 6, work a single crochet that links all this together, and then chain 6 to attach it to the other side of the opposite side of the bridge. So after that you will chain 6 like I've showed you, work the square into the middle, and then attach it on this other side. So do this repeatedly until we have it as long as our underbust right here, because we are going to attach it to the underbust right here. So do it and make it long to fit right here. So let me do mine and get back to tell you how many rows I have made. So I'm at the end of my last row, and as you can see I've made let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31. I made 31 rows because I'm expecting it to stretch out a little bit to meet the size of the underbust of the breast cups. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just secure the border and just chain 2, and then work 2 single crochets in every double crochet like this. So if you want, you can add a picot. You chain 3 and then slip stitch into the single crochet like this to work a picot. So you can just 1 single crochet and then 1 picot. All right, so you can just do this until the end of the row, and then when we turn to this side we are going to do something a little more like the same, because we are going to work single crochets all over this row like this, so we can stitch it together onto the underbust. So let me meet you there and then show you how to stitch this together so we can have our top done. So we are going to single crochet. That is I've already done my strap, so I'm just going to keep single crocheting, 2 single crochet in every double stitch like this. So I'm just going to do this until the end of this row. Actually I am working 2 into this middle like this, 2 single crochet, and then the 3rd into the joint right here, which is not the same as I did here. Here I did specifically 2 single crochet strictly, but here I want you to do 2 single crochet into the double crochet gap, and then the 3rd one into the joint like this, 2 single crochet, 1 2, and then the 3rd one right here, because I believe there are very most single crochets along this underbust and we have to meet all of them. So just do this until the end of this row, and when you get to the end, please add a strap like this. You can chain up to like 50 or 70 given the width of your bust or underbust. So just do that. Let me meet you there and then I show you how to add this. So we are going to stitch this together, and we are going to do it from the inside. So this is what we are going to do, like this. And then right here from where we started from is where we are going to work single crochets all over this until the end of this row, and there we have your halter top. And then you're just going to add your straps right here, and your top is done. So thank you for watching. I hope that you get your results perfectly as it looks right here. Goodbye.